message.
How's it going, everyone? I'm Game Master 648, and welcome to the game 2. The game has just begun. I did remember playing this back in August 6th of 2019, or I think I haven't. I don't know anymore. Nudity off. That's good. I don't want my videos to be reported for nudity. The mic is off. Actually, I'm just gonna turn off the nudity because actually I don't know anymore. If I do run into nudity, and if anything else is showing in this video that's pornography, I am so gonna start blowing them out. $13.37 might be a difficult option I'm gonna face. So I'm not gonna go into it. You are Clint Edwards, an investigative reporter. 2016. Adam again.
I heard you were looking for me. Check this out, it might help you on your case.
Look, I know.
This site here just went live and is trending on the back channels. I've been monitoring for the past hour, and every so often a different reel shows up asking for help. I think they are streaming to their Phase page, but it seems the people holding them are rerouting their stream to this platform. They might be cutting off all cellular data except for their Phase page. At least, that's what I think they are doing. It seems to be some sort of voting platform. The viewers seem to be taking votes for something. My guess? It's not good. Oh, wait. Here comes the new girl.
My name is Amelia Lewis. Someone has kidnapped me. I don't know where the fuck I am. It's dark and freezing. I think there's blood on the floor. I was on the shadow web. I was just researching something and I found this cult called the Prey, I think. I don't know what happened after that. I just saw these fucked up images and these men in masks. Then I woke up here. Hello? I need to hide. I need to...
Interesting. Getting on the shadow web is a task on its own. The shadow web is a whole other level of the deep web. It requires special software, which is not easy to get. She mentioned the Prey, which is interesting because they mostly operate on the normal deep web. I have a feeling that she might have stumbled across something more sinister, and they're using the Prey as a front. Hold on, let me look into this a little bit further and find out who she is.
Look at the chat.
I just saw someone. I don't know who saw me, but it's definitely them. He was wearing the same mask. I don't know how the fuck they got to me, but they did. It's coming. Please hurry, my battery's dying.
This seems Amelia's reporter, just like you. She might have dug a little too deep and caught the attention of some twisted individuals. She keeps on mentioning men in masks. She reminds me of a document I read a while back. They are more of a cult. No one really knows their official name, but online we refer them to as Noir. I'll send you that document to your desktop. Amelia seems to have a great deal of information. It could be a huge resource to your investigation. Let me see if I can source up the shadow web tunnels you stumbled across.
He's gone.
Or 500 people says that she's dead. Look at the numbers. 15 people say she's not. Look at the freaking chat here.
I don't know what the fuck is happening. I'm in some kind of warehouse or facility. I don't know. There are fucking maniacs here. Please. They haven't gotten to me yet, but if they do, please tell my parents I love them. And I'm sorry.
Okay, I managed to source up the tunnel she used and placed it on your desktop. Unlocking this should reveal the location of where she's being held. The site seems to have a cutoff time at 4 a.m. tonight. After that, I'm afraid what will happen to her. The tunnel is locked using a shadow web encryption key. The key will be broken down to 8 different hashes scattered across the deep web. You must explore the deep web and find these hashes. The hidden hash will look like this.
I can't explore the deep web, Adam.
Each hash will have an index value associated with it. You must keep this in mind while you compile the master key. So, if you were to find a hash that begins with the number 1, it will be the first sequence of the master key. Now, a hash could be hidden anywhere on a page, even in plain sight, so be sure to check the page thoroughly. Hover your mouse over everything, and see if it'll activate a hidden hot zone. I would even check the page's source code if I were you. Another tricky thing about the deep web is that some pages will only be available during a certain time window. So if you come across a page that is down, be sure to check back later. Upon your search, you may come across threats. I left some documents on your desktop with more information on them. Good luck.
So this takes place in 2016, I assume. Man, 2016. I remember I was in high school back in 2016. Wow. The deep web can be a lot complicated. Or does this take place in 2019? I don't know. I still remember 2016 though. Man, that year was the best. I started doing a lot of YouTube in the past. I met some people on Google Plus before 3 years before it got shut down. I met Marshall3660, Marshall and other people. Yeah, stuff like that. Cameras in public restrooms? That is super wrong.